Hi guys, it's Dan from Team Sunderland. Welcome to Ready Steady Shake. I'm going to be showing you guys some simple cocktails to make with simple ingredients, things you can buy from the shops and it's very easy to get your hands on. First of all, I'm going to show you how to do a purple rain. Some of you may have heard of this. It gets made in very different ways, but I'm going to show you the simplest version, so it's the cheapest and easiest option to make. First of all, as with pretty much every cocktail, I'm going to be starting with some ice. All you need to do is just try and not fill your glass but get enough in. So first thing you need is cherry sours or something similar, things like Cactus Jack, basically any sort of alcoholic shot that is basically the colour red. What we're going to be doing, you're using measurers. This one's going to be 25ml, but it's basically the same size as your standard shot glass if you don't have any measurers for yourself. What you're going to do, pour it in. There's your first shot, and then your next shot is going to be of blue curacao or any sort of blue flavouring or blue syrup. Very easy to get your hands on. It's actually relatively cheap as well if you buy the own brand stuff. What you're going to do, same again. Just one shot of this, and you're just going to pour it in. You can see the effect already. Quite quick to change colour. Now that'll be quite really sickly and quite sweet like that. So what we're going to do, we're just going to try and add a bit of air to it, add a bit of gas to it and make it more drinkable. I'm just going to start with a glass of lemonade. And all you do, when you pour it, slightly tilt your gas to about a 45-degree angle and pour. And as you see, as it fills up, you get a nice purple colour. Make sure you just finish it off with a quick stir. And serve with a nice lime wedge. So that's your first drink, that's the purple rain. Right guys, the next drink I'm going to show you is going to be a Babyguinness, and this one is very simple to do, but there is a little technique to it which once you get your head around and master it, it's quite a good little trick to use. For this drink we're going to be using tea Maria and Bailey's, but you can use supermarket own brand things as well. So all we're going to do is we're going to fill a shot glass about 2/3 of the way full, just like that, and then we're going to fill another shot glass just about 1/3 of the way full as well. Just like that. And this is where the technique comes in. Normally you can just do this from a bottle, but to make it easy for yourselves, it's easy to have 2 shot glasses. All you're going to do, get your spoon, hold that over the top of the shot and slowly pour that in. There. So as you can see, the Bailey sits on the top and the tea Maria stays on the bottom. You can use other alcohols if you want. You can use things like black sambuca if you do want to get that really black effect, but that's generally Babyguinness. Very nice to drink, very nice little trick to show your friends as well. Can use any spoon, doesn't have to be a bar spoon, but best sort of ones to use are teaspoons and the smaller ones if you've got any. But yeah, nice little trick for you. And your third cocktail will be a whiskey sour. Now this is a nice little drink just to sort of finish the night off, or if you just want to sit and enjoy a couple of drinks. It's very easy to do and very easy to make, and you get to use a little shaker, which is always fun. So what we're going to do, we're going to put all the ingredients into the shaker, mix them all up, and then it's going to go into the glass. So first thing we're going to do is put some ice into the shaker. This will come out. There we go, tin. And then we're going to mix all our ingredients into here. So for this you need 2 shots of whiskey. You can use Jim Beam or you can use any sort of particular whiskey. I tend to probably move towards more the bourbons if you're going to be making cocktails with, but Jim Beam is a bourbon, so it's just absolutely fine to use. May as well finish it off. Okay, and then we're going to add some sugar syrup, again relatively cheap to buy if you buy own brand, and it's really great just for helping add a bit of sweetness and taking a bit of the strong alcohol taste off cocktails as well. So we're going to put 25ml in there as well. And finally, I've got some freshly squeezed lemon juice as well. I'm just going to pour that in as well. Okay, then all you do, make sure the lid's on, put the top on, smash the place up. Then make sure the lid's on, 2 hands, one at the bottom, one at the top. And once you've done that, you only need to do it for 10-15 seconds or so. Take the lid off, and we're going to add a slice of lemon into the glass, put some ice in, try and put quite a bit in, just so it really helps fill the glass. And then again, one finger over the top and just gently pour. So there it is, your whiskey sour. As you can see, it's a very interesting colour, a bit cloudy, but it's a very easy drink to have. It's very good at just sipping, and it will last you a while, so it is just a nice drink to have at parties if you're not a big drinker. And very easy to make, and looks really good because you're using a shaker as well. So that's the whiskey sour for you. And if you're not a big fan of alcohol, or you're not a big fan of cocktails, I've got a little mocktail here for you. Again, just means a cocktail with no alcohol in. Very simple to make, very simple to enjoy, and it's again quite cheap and easy to make, and looks great when you're drinking it with all your friends, and it's a mad different colour. So for this one, we're going to use a blue syrup, a grenadine syrup, and we're going to use some lemonade as well. It's going to look very similar to a purple rain. So first of all, once again, we'll start with some syrup, and what I want you to do is just, grenadine's a bit thicker, pour it around the outside of the glass like that, and then you're going to get your blue syrup, and you're just going to gently pour that into the middle. Again, by the end, you want that just to be around half full. And then just to again lighten it up, we're going to use another lemonade, and again just slowly pour that in the middle, and you see the colours start to mix on the top. And again, if you need to, just give it a quick stir. But the colour will change depending on how much of each ingredient you put in. The lemonade just helps bring it all together and gives it that bit extra fizz. Very simple to drink, and it looks quite interesting as well. But again, all you need to do if you want to add a bit of alcohol, chuck a little vodka in. But if this is for you don't like drinking alcohol, perfect little drink for you.